Hi Aquarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your February 2020 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Aquarius, I do want to wish you guys a very happy birthday to all of you January and February born Aquarians. Happy birthday. All right, so for this reading, I'm using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. I'm also pulling you an Oracle of the Fairies Oracle card. This is a brand new deck by Karen Kay. Beautiful deck. Been loving these cards. All right, guys, so this is for the sign of Aquarius. We're looking at the month of February. I'm using the same format, guys. Putting down two separate layers. The first layer is looking at the overall energies for you guys for the month, and then going in with the second layer, and that's just clarifying the energies. Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know for February 2020? So here is the Two of Wands. Now earlier, guys, I had the Eight of Cups come out. And now we have the Two of Wands. And so maybe some of you need to make a decision. You could be thinking about the future quite a bit. Now, I mentioned that I had the Eight of Cups come out. So maybe you guys are going to be moving on or moving in a new direction. Some of you that I'm reading for right now, though, as I'm filming this, some of you Aquarians, you could be in contemplation mode, planning, getting organized for some of you, maybe weighing the options. All right, that's good. Okay, guys, let's see. Now, if I remember correctly, January, for your monthly, guys, January was, you guys definitely had the most powerful reading for the month of January. So I think that January, the month of January, the energies that you guys were dealing with were really setting you up for this next year, this new year for you guys. Alright, let me just make sure that you guys can see everything. Alright, so yeah, there's the Eight of Cups, which I mentioned this flipped out for you guys earlier. So this is the overall energy for you guys for February 2020. So Eight of Cups energy, moving on, moving forward, can be letting go, emotionally letting go. Now that can be letting go of someone, something that is no longer serving you. We're going to look underneath that. Let's see here. Okay, wow, all right. So some of you are moving on from a difficult situation, drama. Five of Wands here. Letting go, moving on, walking away. For some of you, walking away, you don't want to deal with this. This is drama. For some of you, you're dealing with multiple different people, maybe people coming at you. There could have been arguments. When I'm filming this, there can be arguments, people disagreeing, misunderstandings, even jealousy, a clashing of energies. So for some of you here, this is what you're walking away from. So maybe January was a turbulent month for some of you, which I just mentioned. Your January monthly forecast, guys, was probably the most powerful one that I did. Some of you were dealing with, in January, some drama, some chaos. Maybe some deceptive people around you, but this is what you're leaving behind in February, and we even have the Chariot here. So some of you are maybe physically moving, physically separating yourself from this. You're not just emotionally moving on. You're jumping in the driver's seat here. The Chariot is an empowered energy. So this is you maybe taking back your power, taking control of a chaotic situation. We do happen to have the Queen of Cups here. Some of you possibly could be dealing with a Cancer. For some of you Aquarians, especially you females, this might be your energy. But we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So you're moving towards something new here. You're leaving this drama behind. Also, Eight of Cups being the overall energy, it can speak about you having a deeper understanding about something. So let me go ahead and put down a second layer here. And these cards are clarifying these energies coming up for you. Aquarius. Looking at February 2020 for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? Definitely see a cycle ending. Definitely see a cycle ending here. We have an 8, a 9, or excuse me, we have the 8. Let's see, 8. Oh, we do have a 9 with the 9 of Wands here. We have the 8, the 10 of Swords, but then I also have the 1 here. Okay, so here's the 10 of Rods. I was just talking about how we have the 9 of Rods. We have the 10 of Rods here. These all just flipped out. 6 of Swords, 10 of Cups. So 2 10s there. Wow. Yeah, there's definitely, it's like, wow. Big majors here. We have the Hermit. We have Death. We have the Emperor. And we have Justice. So all major arcanas. These are all major arcanas for you, Aquarius. These all just came out. I'm not done shuffling just yet. But again, I mean, January was a powerful reading for you guys. You're still going through a big change, guys. For many of you Aquarians that I'm reading for, you're going through big changes here at this time. Wow. I mean, the cards, it's just crazy. Yeah. Big change, big change. Queen of Swords, there you are, Aquarius. For some of you Aquarian females, you might have water in your chart. But let me see here, Aquarius. Yeah, wow. So we have some repeat cards. It's just confirming how powerful this energy really is for you. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So possibly some of you Aquarians are dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Others, this is maybe something to do on the home front, something with family. Others, it could be, of course, job related, something financial. Others, this is definitely on the home front. So maybe you're physically moving with that Chariot there. Some of you are physically maybe moving house here in February. Something could have happened in January that kind of set you up for this. Aquarius, right at the center here, yeah. We have the 4 of Wands crossed by the Tower. Yeah, so some of you are moving house. Now, if it's not happening at the start of the month, it's a general reading. For some of you, it's going to be around the second week. Some it will be right at the start of February. Others going to be around the second week. Could be the end of February for others. I see multiple new beginnings coming up for you guys. I definitely see a cycle completing. For some of you, it could even be numerous. I mean, maybe you're moving house, but maybe you've also landed a new job here, Aquarius, because you have multiple new beginnings coming in. Now, for some of you, this is the challenge here, is maybe something happening suddenly, or with the Tower energy, there could have been a realization, an awakening. If something crumbled in your life, it was not built on a strong foundation. So if something ended, yes, you might have the opportunity to rebuild, Others, it's almost like the universe stepping in, something happening, so something else could stem from that, could happen after that. And so the Tower energy can represent a blessing in disguise. So if something did leave your life, it's meant to be. For some of you, that could be a relationship with the Four of Wands. Others, this can be a home with the Four of Wands in the Tower. This can be a property, a home, a building that's significant. So some of you are moving. Clarifying the Four of Wands now, we have the Tower. It has come out in the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. Clarifying the Tower here, I have the Seven of Pentacles. So for some of you, you are waiting. You've already planted those seeds. You are waiting, and so this news, this insight, for some that I'm reading for, is going to come in very suddenly here in February. It could be at the start of February. Others, it's going to be at other times here. I see second week. I see fourth week being significant. You know, the whole month is going to be significant, or the end, I should say, of February. February is a shorter month. But yeah, this is a building for some of you. You're moving house. Seven of Pentacles can represent you assessing, you evaluating. So maybe some of you, you might have been looking very closely at something, where you work, your relationship. You might have been assessing something, and this can be like a huge realization for some of you that's hitting you right at the start of the month. Now, prior, we have the Page of Pentacles with the World. And so maybe you heard something with the Page of Pentacles. There could have been an opportunity or news that came through for you prior, Aquarius. Some of you, this is a long distance move with the World here. And it's not just a cycle completing. It's really more like a chapter for some of you, starting the next chapter of your life. And this is major. This is major. Now, this is a process. For some, it started in January. Excuse me. Excuse me. It started in January. And it's a process. It's a process. And I always say that with the World in my general readings. I've always said that with the World. It's you leveling up. It's you graduating. It's you starting the next phase. But it does not happen overnight. It does take some time. Now, in the recent past, I have the Six of Swords with the Two of Rods. So this was you in planning mode. Now, earlier when I was shuffling for you, I had the Two of Rods flip out. And so I think that throughout January, you guys have been planning, organizing, weighing the options, figuring things out. And here, this is you gearing up to move forward. With the Six of Swords, if something did crumble, if there was an argument, if something happened that kind of led up to this, for some of you, this was like things beginning here in the recent past. So it could have been, you know, mid-January for some of you. But this was you planning, and this was you preparing, Aquarius, prior. Crowning you, I have the Nine of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles clarifying that. And so interesting, we have, you know, this very strong energy here. This is someone who's guarded. This is, it can be someone who's suspicious of what's taking place around them. And so for some of you, this is how you're feeling. But this is, you know, he's already been to battle. He's already been through quite a bit. This person actually is incredibly strong. He's still standing. He's not giving up. This person is persevering. So, I mean, you are ready. You want this big change. You've been planning for this. This is certainly not something you're about to walk away from. Now, maybe some of you are waiting on some sort of help to come in with the Six of Pentacles. Waiting for some sort of help to come in. Now, that could be a loan for those of you that are moving house. Or, I mean, even with the Tower, this can be like a commercial property that's significant for some of you. Maybe you're waiting on a loan to come in. And if not a loan, it could be really any sort of support. Others, for those of you that a relationship ended, there could be someone who's trying to give you something, or someone who is trying to maybe just make up with you. But this is like a very guarded individual. This is a suspicious energy. So some of you are not having it. Your walls are up. For me, this also can talk about raising your standards. So it could be that someone is trying to maybe make up with you if there was an argument. If someone is trying to, maybe even make peace with you. But this is a suspicious energy. For some of you are not having it. It could be an earth sign person. It could also be a water sign, because coming up in the near future, I have the Ace of Swords, I have the King of Cups. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now, you could be speaking your truth to this person with the Ace of Swords here around the second week of February. Speaking your truth. I mean, some of you could be making a cut. You could be cutting off this King of Cups. The Ace of Swords can cut both ways. And so it is a general reading. Some of you are telling this person how you feel. You could be giving him your opinion very bluntly, speaking your mind, especially if you don't trust this person. This could be someone you are battling. You could be walking away from this person. This could be, for some of you, this Eight of Cups here. You're walking away from this person. You're severing ties. Others, especially you Aquarian males, you might have water in your chart. This could be your energy here at this time. You could be signing something. Those of you that are moving house, you could be signing something here at this time. So again, I mentioned if you're not moving at the start of the month, it could be happening second week. Others, the last week of the month. But this is forward movement. This is major change. It's almost like you've already gone through so much, and so because of what you went through, Aquarius, your guard is up. You know, but you're strong. You're strong. This can be an idea, a realization. For those of you that you're not having that awakening, or that realization right at the start of the month, it will be taking place around the second week. Within the first half of February, there's definitely going to be a major breakthrough or an awakening that is taking place for some of you. It could be in regards to this King of Cups, a realization, a breakthrough for some of you. In the position of your power, I have the Ten of Swords with the Hierophant. So I am reading for some Aquarians with the Four of Wands, the Tower, the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, that a marriage, a more traditional relationship is coming to an end. Eight of Cups, though, you are ready to let go. You are ready to move on. Now, if a relationship has ended and you are wondering, like, why did this relationship end? If you needed some sort of clarity or answers, February would be the month that you are gaining that understanding here. for those of you that are dealing with an earth sign, there could be a Taurus that is significant here at around the second, third week of February. But the Hierophant can represent a large company, an organization, tradition, doing things in a more traditional fashion, doing the right thing, you know, abiding by those rules, those regulations. Here we have the Ten of Swords, which is like a betrayal. It's an ending, a loss. So for some of you, this could be the foundation that has crumbled. You know, maybe you're leaving a place of employment with the Hierophant. Someone could have betrayed you, or something might not have been done, Aquarius, in a more traditional fashion. I could be reading for some of you where maybe you're dealing with corruption or something like that. Some of you want this tradition, or you want things to be done in a more fair, conservative way, in the position of how others are viewing you. I do have the Eight of Swords and the Moon, which can be feeling trapped. Definitely fearful, definitely getting fearful. It's a heavier energy, feeling trapped, confused, emotional, overthinking things as well, stressing, anxious. Some of you, though, not all is known. And so try to ground your energy here at this time. Try to stay calm. Rely on, you know, friends, family, their support here at this time. Talk to them. Don't hold everything in. Excuse me. Some of you definitely dealing with a Cancer individual. Yeah, some of you are dealing with a Cancer. And I think there's some unknowns with this person. And if something has ended with a Cancer, honestly, what I feel for some of you, that this is more on the love front, or it could be a relationship, a friendship that has ended, a business partnership that has ended. Something was built on lies for some of you. It's crumbling because it was not strong enough. And so for some of you, there's like an illusion, there was lies, there was some other stuff going on here that maybe shouldn't have been going on. And so for if this is like a business partner, or, you know, someone you were romantically involved with, if you're leaving this person, if you're walking away from this relationship, it's in your best interest. That's what I'm seeing here. For some, I feel like this is a blessing in disguise. Something didn't work out with this person, and you're realizing maybe why here around the second week of February. Something didn't work out with this person, this King of Cups. No matter if this is a business partner or someone you are romantically involved with, something didn't work out with a water sign person. Others, it could be earth sign individual. And so I think there's a breakthrough, or there's a realization, an understanding that deeper meaning is coming in. It could come in like, whoa, with this Tower energy, Aquarius. There's a huge realization. Now, yes, there's some unknowns, so no hasty moves here, but don't feel trapped, stuck. Just make sure that your intentions are pure, and that, you know, you're doing things on the up and up, which I feel like you are. I feel like there's some stuff going on around you, and you maybe don't have all the details, but stuff will happen here in February. So it's almost like be patient, Observe, okay? Just be patient and see what is going around, going on around you, because there's a lot of other people, for some of you, that are involved in this, okay? Hopes and fears. We have the Five of Pentacles and Temperance. So for some of you, this was energy that you've been dealing with. Five of Pentacles, maybe financially struggling, not having enough, maybe feeling as though this company was not paying you enough, or if you receive any sort of help, something was not enough. You were lacking. Others, this was maybe you not feeling very well, and this is you wanting to heal. So Five of Pentacles, not feeling very well, Aquarius. Some of you, some health matters. Others, financially, not feeling secure. Basically, you know, struggling. You were struggling. And this is you wanting to heal. And you are healing. You are going through a major change here. It's a big month for you. And like I mentioned in January, what was taking place in January? For some of you, maybe even going back to December. This is all setting you up here. And so there is healing energy, and we do have a cycle completing. We have new beginnings, possibilities coming up for you. This is the energy, Aquarius, that you have going into March. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, this is your energy here. You're ready. Knight of Swords, you're ready. You're charging forward. You've had enough. For some of you, you've broken free. You've realized what it is that you need to realize. Things have come to light. You see clearly now. You're charging forward. Knight of Swords, for me, can be someone who's kind of on a mission. You know, he's taking action here. He's charging forward. For some of you, you're charging forward here with this towards this Ace of Wands, a new possibility, a new adventure. For some of you, it could be a new home, a new job. Others, it can be an idea that you're moving forward with here. It's a very exciting energy, and this is the energy that you're moving into March with. So motivated, ready. For those of you that this is maybe someone new coming in, I mean, you could be getting into a relationship with a fellow air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Maybe they're younger. With the Knight of Swords energy, there could be a strong attraction here with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands can be that spark, that attraction. But let's go ahead and pull you an additional guidance card, Aquarius. And I will mention at this time, Aquarius, over on Vimeo, I do have the yearly general tarot forecast. That link is below. Those readings are over on Vimeo, and they're looking at all 12 months. They're tarot and Lenormand readings, and that link is below if you're interested. Okay, guys, so Aquarius, additional guidance for Aquarius for the month of February. Okay, wow. So I'm taking the card that's upright. All right, so focusing on love life, Aquarius, singles and coupled Aquarians for February 2020. Aquarius, February 2020. Looking at love life for Aquarius, February 2020, Aquarius, looking at love life. All right, so those of you that are wondering about your love life, wondering how another person is feeling about you, I'm going to pull you a love message card. Now, this can be a love interest, this can be an ex, this can be someone you're involved with, Aquarius. If you're wondering how the other person is feeling, that's what I'm looking at right now. And this is for February. Interesting. Okay, Aquarius. So, overall additional guidance card that I have for you is purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. And this is the Oracle of the Fairies deck. It's a new deck, fairly new deck, and it's just a beautiful deck. So that's interesting because we have the Hierophant here, Aquarius, around the 3rd week, and this is in the position of your power. For me, this is what the position is for me, which is your power. And so you have the ability to do the right thing with the Hierophant energy, to be more traditional. Some of you are looking at your belief system here at this time, your values, what's important to you. You could be closing the door, honestly, on like an old belief system. Here, something is leaving your life here. There is a cycle that's completing here. And so that's interesting. I think that some of you are dealing with an organization. This could be a work situation. Others, it's marriage. Something is leaving your life. It's just creating that space. Others, it's a blessing in disguise here, and you're moving towards something brand new. So set those intentions. Okay, set those intentions. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So listen to your intuition and follow your heart. Okay, you have aces here, you have 10s, you have aces. New beginning. For some of you, multiple new beginnings. It's going to be a big year for you guys. You know, that's something I got last month. That's something I'm getting now here for this month. You know, the next year, Aquarius, is going to be big for you. Now, looking at love life, we do have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So for some of you, with this Tower energy, the Tower is not always negative. It's really not. And with these general readings, it's going to be different for all of you. This is like a breakthrough. This is a realization with the Ace of Swords, the Tower twice here. Could be around this King of Cups. There's a realization. So some of you could be realizing that someone is your soulmate. There could be that aha moment. Others, you know, maybe a marriage, maybe a relationship is coming to an end. You could be maybe moving towards someone new here. Could be this person here, could be someone younger. We do have a soulmate coming in. And I think with this combination, you're going to know that when you meet this person. And looking at how the other person, how they're feeling, what they're thinking. I'm a big mess, and that's the last thing you need right now. So they're going through some stuff on their end. They're going through some stuff in their life. So some of you Aquarians, you're dealing with the soulmate. This could even be like a twin flame situation. And they're going through some stuff. You're going through some changes on your end as well. Some of you are moving house, some of you are changing jobs. But they're going through their own stuff as well. And so needing to be patient with them. Okay. For some of you, we have deception here at the bottom of this deck. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Now, this card can come up when you're deceiving yourself. Others, maybe you're finding out that someone lied to you. Could be cutting them out of your life. Interesting. Your beautiful face is always on my mind. Interesting. Interesting. So maybe for some that I'm reading for, maybe someone, I could be reading for some Aquarians where someone, either you or the other person, is maybe pushing this person away, maybe acting as though you're not interested or you don't love them anymore. For some, I feel like this is the other person. Maybe you might be guarded, but the other person, it could be because of their actions prior. Maybe they did some stuff. Yeah. Aquarius, let's see here. For some of you, you're dealing with a soulmate situation. It's most likely a twin flame situation. Let's see here. Retreat, make the effort, love yourself first. So some of you still need to heal. Put yourself first. And when you're ready, make the effort here. But you both have some stuff going on here. So they possibly need to retreat as well. There could have been deception. But we know they're going through some stuff. So yeah, there could be a separation for some of you. Sometimes for me with the Eight of Cups, it's not moving on forever and letting go and walking away. For those of you that it is on the love front, it does not have to be forever. Like I'm leaving you and that's it, we're done completely. No, with the Eight of Cups energy, this can be you moving on, going your separate way, but at some point you actually might turn back around. And so for those of you that you are separating, you know, from a long-term relationship, a marriage, it does not mean it's completely over. Yes, for some of you it is, because we have the Ten of Swords and the Tower here. For some, yes, it is. Others, you know, needing to put yourself first. If you want to meet someone, make the effort, put yourself out there, because we do have a soulmate coming in. Yeah, so for some of you, there is a soulmate that's coming in. And I think you're going to know it when you meet this person. So for some, you might not know this person just yet. You're actually moving towards this person here in February. All right, guys. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. Again, I want to wish you guys a very happy birthday. Please be patient with me if you're waiting on a private reading. Over on Vimeo, I have the 2020 yearly readings. If that's something that interests you, the link is below. All right, guys, have a great month. Take care.